Hops, the cones of the female plant of the species Humulus lupulus, are grown throughout the temperate regions of the world to meet the demands of the brewing industry. Hops are used in beer making primarily to provide bitterness to balance the sweetness of malt, add flavor and aroma, and act as a preservative to increase shelf life. Different hop varieties and when they are added during the brewing process determine the final flavor profile, which can range from citrusy and floral to piney or spicy. In 2024, the global hop production was 113,538 metric tons. The main hop-producing countries in the world are the United States and Germany, which together account for over 70% of global production. Other significant producers include China, the Czech Republic, and Poland. While the US and Germany are the top two by acreage and volume, specific rankings can fluctuate based on the reporting year. The genus Humulus is represented by two species, the common hop Humulus lupulus and the Japanese hop Humulus japonicus, which belong to the natural family Cannabinaceae. The wild hops of North America, H. americanus and H. neomexicanus, and the Asian H. cordifolius are generally considered to be varieties of H. lupulus. The only other genus in the natural family Cannabinaceae is cannabis, represented solely by cannabis sativa, Indian hemp, marijuana, or hashish. The hop cone consists of stipular bracts and bracteoles around a central axis or strig. At the base of the bracteoles, the resin glands are formed as the hop ripens, and it is in these lupulin glands that the main brewing principles, the resins, and the essential oils are formed. The lupulin glands can be separated from the hop by mechanical means and can be used to replace hops in the brewing process, with particular advantage in the English practice of dry hopping. Hops may be deliberately fertilized by planting male plants in the hop gardens, as in English practice. The hops will then contain 18 to 30% of seeds, or grown seedless, according to continental practice, where the planting of male hop plants is controlled by law. In America, the majority of hops are grown seedless, but some varieties are fertilized. Seedless hops are generally richer in essential oils and resins than seeded ones. At harvest, hops contain about 80% of moisture, which is reduced to about 10% by drying them in a kiln or oast with a current of air at 140 to 155 degrees Fahrenheit, when it is normal practice to burn rock sulfur in the fire to bleach the hops. After cooling, the hops are compressed into bales or pockets, which are usually stored at 0 degrees until required for use. Hops will normally be used between 4 and 20 months after harvest. In the brewing process, sweet wort is prepared by mashing a mixture of ground malt, with or without other cereal adjuncts, with water so that enzymatic degradation of starch to the soluble sugars, glucose, maltose, and maltotriose occurs. This sweet wort is then boiled with hops at a rate of 0.5 to 1 pound per 36-gallon barrel, 139 to 278 grams per hectolite, for 0.5 to 2 hours in a copper kettle, vented to the atmosphere. The hops may all be added at the start of the boil, in which case the bulk of the essential oil will be lost, or a portion may be added toward the end of the boil. This latter technique is used in America and on the European continent, whereas British brewers tend to use the former. In order to add hop aroma to their beers, British brewers add a proportion of dry hops to their finished beers, either in casks or conditioning tanks. After the wort has been boiled with hops, it is filtered and cooled, and yeast is added to ferment the sugars to ethanol. When the fermentation is complete, the yeast is removed and the beer is conditioned before sale, either in casks or bottles. The chemistry of hop constituents includes alpha acids, beta acids, essential oils, and polyphenols. Alpha and beta acids contribute to bitterness, while essential oils, primarily composed of hydrocarbons like humulene, myrcene, and caryophyllene, provide aroma and flavor. Polyphenols are potent antioxidants found in hops, and their presence contributes to the colloidal stability of beer. Major chemical groups: resins, alpha acids. Also called humulones, these are thermally isomerized during wort boiling into isoalpha acids or isohumulones, which are responsible for the bitterness in beer. Beta acids or lupulones are another type of bittering compound in hops. These are desirable for their aroma contributions to beer. Essential oils, hydrocarbons, composed mainly of terpenes such as myrcene, humulene, and caryophyllene. These contribute significantly to hop aroma. Oxygenated compounds include alcohols, ketones, and aldehydes that also contribute to the overall flavor profile. Polyphenols. These are compounds with antioxidant properties that can help stabilize beer and protect it from oxidation. Besides the brewing industry, hops are also used in herbal teas as well as soft drinks, including julmust, a carbonated beverage similar to soda that is popular in Sweden during December, Malta, a Latin American soft drink, and hop water,